This coming month of Cheshvan, which we are going to bless this Shabbos, which begins this coming week, is the only month in the Jewish calendar that has no Jewish holiday in it, or a specific special day. Many would say there's a very obvious reason. We need a little break. We just came from Rosh Hashanah, Yom Kippur, Sukkot, Shmini Atzeres, Simchas Torah. It's been a busy month, and we need a break. But let me suggest a different take on it. You're right, we have just come from a very overwhelming, spiritually saturated month with many, many holidays, with different themes, with very deep themes. The Tshuva of Rosh Hashanah, the Day of Judgment, the atonement of Yom Kippur, the joy of Sukkot, the unbounded happiness of Simchas Torah. All this was quite overwhelming, very spiritually satiating. But the question is, with so much going on in 1 month, how is your average person supposed to really internalize and compartmentalize and to make it personal? There's so much going on. Before you have a chance to even absorb anything, you're on to the next thing. That's where the month of Cheshvan comes in. You see, it's like one of the great sages once said, the month of Tishrei is like going to a trade show. You're busy buying from this vendor, from that vendor, from this store, from this merchant, and you're packing up your suitcases with as much as you can get, with the best deals and so on. But then you have to come home from that trip and start unpacking what you have acquired and bought, and that's a very, very, maybe sometimes even more difficult than the buying itself, especially when we're talking about spirituality. You see, the month of Tishrei is a time where we're purchasing, buying, acquiring, opening ourselves up to very many special days of spiritual bestowal. And we're taking it in all at once. With every week we have another day that we take in, maybe more days. I mean, there's so many days in the month of Tishrei. The month of Cheshvan is the time to unpack the suitcase, the spiritual suitcase. Okay, so we did tshuva, we got atonement, we're joyous, we did this, we did that, we built a sukkah, we shook the four kinds, we united with this. Everyone has a theme of its own. What do we do with all this? It's almost impossible to internalize it all while it's happening. For this, we have the month of Cheshvan, where we begin to unpack what we have acquired in the month of Tishrei. And that is a very, very important part of the process. To compartmentalize, to take apart, to fit everything in, to the right closet, to the right drawer, within the soul, within your psyche, within your own existence. And that, my friends, is what the month of Cheshvan is all about. And that's why it does not have any specific or significant days, because we're busy unpacking the holiness, the spirituality that we have acquired during the month of Tishrei. I want to wish everyone this month of Cheshvan, compartmentalize, take it apart, unpack your suitcases, and put everything in its right place and go with it for the rest of the year properly, so it internalizes, it has an effect, it changes you in a real way. So you start implementing all the good resolutions that we've taken upon ourselves during the month of Tishrei. Shabbat Shalom.